I hear voices telling me what to do every day. Last night, they told me to check my parents' basement. The voices started when I was 8 years old. At first, they were soft whispers that told me simple things. Put your backpack by the door. Check the stove before bed. Brush your teeth twice. My parents thought I was talking to an imaginary friend, so they never questioned it when I'd tilt my head like I was listening to someone else. As I got older, the voices got louder, more specific. They'd wake me up at night and tell me to lock my window. They'd interrupt my homework to remind me to drink water. I'm 19 now, and the voices have been part of my routine for so long that I barely think about them anymore. They've never been wrong. Last month, they told me to take a different route home from work, and later I found out there'd been a pileup on my usual road. 3 weeks ago, they told me not to get on the elevator, and it got stuck between floors for 6 hours. My roommate thinks I have good intuition. My girlfriend thinks I'm paranoid. Neither of them know about the voices because the one time I mentioned it to my mom, she went pale and told me to never bring it up again. Last night, I was lying in bed scrolling through my phone when the voices came back, but this time, they didn't sound calm. Go home. Check the basement right now. I sat up. My parents' house was an hour away, and it was almost midnight. I texted my mom asking if everything was okay. No response. I called straight to voicemail. The voices kept repeating it louder, faster. Check the basement. Check the basement. I grabbed my keys and drove. The entire ride, the voices didn't stop. They were screaming by the time I pulled into the driveway. The house was dark. The front door was unlocked, which was weird because my dad always locked it before bed. I stepped inside and called out for my parents. No answer. I walked toward the basement door at the end of the hallway. The voices were so loud now I could barely hear my own footsteps. When I opened the basement door, I expected to find my parents down there, maybe fixing a pipe, maybe doing laundry. Instead, I found a woman tied to a chair. She was unconscious, her head slumped forward. There was duct tape over her mouth and zip ties around her wrists. I ran down the stairs and started pulling at the tape, trying to free her. That's when I noticed the photos taped to the wall behind her. Dozens of them, all women, all tied to chairs, all unconscious. And in every single photo, my dad was standing behind them, smiling. I heard footsteps on the stairs. My dad appeared at the bottom, holding a crowbar. I thought you might come, he said calmly. You always were good at listening. I backed away. The woman in the chair started to wake up, groaning against the tape. The voices, I whispered. They told me to come here. My dad nodded. They've been protecting you your whole life, keeping you safe, keeping you away from me. He stepped closer, but I guess they wanted you to finally see the truth. I turned and ran, but he was faster. He grabbed my arm and slammed me against the wall. The woman in the chair was fully awake now, thrashing against the restraints. Let her go, I choked out. My dad laughed. I'll let her go right after I'm done, just like I let all the others go. The voices in my head were screaming, but this time they weren't telling me what to do. They were just